reverse on this time. We learned our lesson from the last Pubcast. There's Joe. I should go into a wide shot. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Wave hi. We're going to go without the graphic on the side today. And hopefully everything is looking good. It's still hot there, but we usually don't stick on those cameras. We usually go, I'm John Hess. How you doing? Welcome to the Christmas edition. I hate my lighting today, but it is what it is. And
I think your
Joe.
light
I'm super hot.
better. I am super hot.
You're super hot.
I'm super
All right, well,
on
why don't you do this? Go ahead, bring up. So I'm going to show you how our lighting grid works.
Yay!
This is what we call content for waiting for people to show up, right?
There you go.
So this is our lighting board.
Oh, we can't really see it.
Can't really see it. It looks like that. And you're on 1. I think my light is 1, 2, 3. So I'm 3. So I can put myself on camera there, and I can blind myself there with light, delicious,
Blinded
beautiful
by the
light. I am light. Oh, now that back camera's got me really hot. Oh
Yeah.
well, we're not going to use that back camera very often. So somewhere in there,
Yeah.
that will do.
Yeah.
That will do. That'll do, piggy.
Well, mine is still blinding light. Remember,
Hold on, let's take a look at Joe's camera there. Oh my goodness!
Not that white.
He is blindingly white.
There you go.
Put him in the shadows.
Just a little bit, I think.
Maybe a little more green in your shot. There you go.
That's right there. That looks good.
The right color.
There we go.
All right, exciting stuff here. I'm sure if you guys
I'm
are
just out of the
following.
dark now. Oh my gosh!
You cannot move.
I can't move.
So what else is happening here is they're doing something with our roof, and so occasionally you hear Santa walking through the rafters. We hear him, and then Santa's reindeer are outside blowing some leaves. So there's a lot of sound craziness going on. The light of 1,000 suns. You all right there, Joe?
I'm like light. If I go too far, actually that worked. No, too far. All right, about here. I have to stand.
Well, if you want to lean forward. Let's see.
Well, let's see.
He's gonna be right there. We can always turn you down a little bit.
Was it 13?
No, you're gonna be 1. Yeah.
1 is that on
try
1?
the middle. Try that one. Your middle finger is.
Yep.
Your middle finger. There we go.
Just put myself back just a little. There you go.
Anyhow, you didn't get a reminder, Karen. I don't know how YouTube Reminder does things on the live shows, so who knows?
Yeah.
So we gave ourselves a little time. We both had a big sushi lunch, so we're all tired. It's how many days till Christmas? 4 or 5 days till Christmas?
That looks all right.
We got the Christmas twinkly lights.
I don't know. Is it like 6 days to Christmas?
Yeah, because I think today's the 19th or 20th. I don't know which one is it.
I think it must be
the 19th. So 6 more days. So no one's getting anything done. All the shopping, everywhere you go, is full of cars, and there's no parking to be found. Anyway.
Welcome, Diana. How are you doing?
So anyhow,
Pedro in Spain still, I see. All right,
and still in Spain.
It's still in Spain.
That's very good.
All right.
That's 6 days till
It's
Christmas.
6 days. That's correct, Bubs.
Yep. So let's talk about what we've been doing. I've been looks like Santa came and decorated the place.
I feel like I'm freaking far away from the table.
You are far away from the table.
All right, let's try that. Well,
there you go.
Bring the table closer to me. There we go.
All right. So we what was it? Man, a week and a half ago.
Worked.
Week and a half ago, I guess we did the big old shoot.
Yep.
So we did
a week and a half.
I guess we should just talk about it a little bit.
All right.
So yeah, we're doing more shorts.
2019 brings the beginning of the shorts.
Yeah, more shorts.
More shorts. Because we did do shorts at the beginning of this year, and then we were like, well, let's take a little break. And
we're gonna get comfy on the mic here.
Yeah, get comfy.
Get comfy. Take off your shoes.
Everybody get comfy over there.
Everybody take off your shoes. Just
kick
chill
back,
out.
relax.
I'm gonna take my shoes off.
I mean, this is Christmas, right? This is a Christmas essential podcast. Really,
I really need my angle to be on me while I was taking my shoes off.
Yeah,
that was so necessary.
That was extremely necessary for this.
Yeah.
So okay. So anyway, we're going to be we did a short. We shot it at the YouTube studios. And so we wanted to bring
Santa
Claus, and K-pop, all on the roof.
You know what this video needs more of, Joe?
What's that?
More K-pop.
No, it doesn't. Not now. Not ever, man.
Never.
Not ever. Never.
Dear God, no.
Unless K-pop wants to sponsor us.
I don't think K-pop. I don't think K-pop has a money thing.
I don't think they do.
No.
But anyway, so we went to YouTube Studios for this shoot. It had what would you say? The crew and actors all together 24,
25, yeah.
24, 25.
Which is the biggest cast crew that I've ever put together in one time.
Correct.
So that was interesting and
all
fun.
in one in the day, in the single day. So
the Santa is making so much noise that our studio lights are banging about because they're like
it's quite
dancing
literally
around on the
dancing
roof.
on the roof.
The story is not complete. So we went to YouTube Space for 2 days. We set up one day and then we shot the other day. We'll get into more details. We'll talk about it a little bit. We won't go a full structured rehash.
We're gonna break down.
We'll do a structured video later, but this is just kind of a breakdown of what just happened.
About what just happened.
The story. So I'll just tell you the story. So what it is it's about a guy. Well, it's about a guy. I'm doing a interview session there at YouTube Space, and we're getting ready to shoot an interview, and these wizards break in, and they're pissed at me for being a devotee of 24 frames a second, and they decide to kill me. It's up to the sound guy to save the day, because the sound guy is usually kind of peed on and pissed on on the shoot. But anyhow, that's the story, basically the story.
Okay.
Of this.
Well, here's the idea. Let's give them the sneak peek, and then we'll come back.
Yeah, I'll come back to it. So, it's not really. This is a little behind the scenes. So, what we're doing too, if you are a member of our Patreon, we're going to plug that here. And believe you're at the $5 level, you get access to our behind the scenes. We're going to put up we shot about an hour's worth of a behind the scenes B-roll.
Yeah,
and it's kind of us talking about the shoot, goofing around. And I want to show you one clip from. This is what's great about these shoots. So this is our wizard, and we are all. I think Joe's having lunch. We're getting our lunch ready.
Yeah,
and we're all sitting around, and we're kind of waiting between shots, and he just improvises. So I just want to show you this, guys. All right, check this out.
We know who we are. We don't need a sword and hat. We about that wizard life. What you know about that? God here, make you draw your last breath when I shoot my spells. The verdict is death. I got wizard number 1. Come on, that's me. Wizard number 2 needs glasses to see. Wizard number 3, hella insane, walks everywhere with his magical wizard cane. Yo, we out here and you know we the best. We came here to shoot spells at Jonathan Hess, cause he thinks that 24 is the rate to go. Well, guess what, Jonathan? That's way too slow. What? Yeah, that's how wizards do it. Yeah. You wanna know how wizards fight? It ain't hard to see. We'll own your ass in a spelling bee. Wizards, don't leave me hanging, please.
All right, that was a behind the scenes. It was just between scenes. He's just goofing around.
Yep.
And so you're not seeing any official gear. That's not what the actual short film's gonna look like, obviously. But I just love that whole. What was so much fun about that shoot was it was a bunch of people that really we all met there. I mean, I don't think maybe a couple people knew each other, but for the most part, everybody was strangers, and we just got together and had a blast of a day. It was so much fun. We had a lot of comments. You saw Anthony, who played our Ignatius Winchester III from last Christmas. He was in the shoot, but he texted me. He's like, "Oh man, that was so much fun. Yeah, I can't wait to do that again." And it was just a great time. And I think that's what's the best part about filmmaking is doing stuff like that. So we're going to do more of that, hopefully.
Yeah, it was kind of one of those things where we got to put everything that we kind of talk about into production, like into action. And it was really fun. Like John said, we had a few people from past stuff. So like they had worked with us before. And so we already had a good rapport with them, but the new people came in, and as you could see from the clip, not only did everybody have a great time, there was a lot of camaraderie, fun, obviously things. I didn't see this because I was not in the room when this happened. So John actually was like, "Oh, it's the wizard rap." I'm like, "Oh, cool." I thought it was just the rapping of the wizards when we finished the shot, and then he's like, "No, they were rapping," and I was like, "I didn't see this," and so it's kind of cool thing to see because I wasn't in the room for it because I was doing AD, and so I was making sure that the food prep was ready and making sure that everybody was getting ready for being on set or getting scene changes and stuff like that. So I didn't see this at all. So it was kind of cool. It really is kind of a cool thing to have the behind the scenes, just because sometimes when you're like John and myself, we kind of put ourselves off to the side, so we're eating by ourselves, and we don't get to see that interaction as much because we're interacting to make sure that everything continues flowing on set. So that was really kind of a cool thing to see.
No, I think it was the fun part about the shoot too. I want to talk about I won't say not so fun, but I won't go so far as to say not so fun. But yeah, unfortunately, we did run a little late on that first day.
Yes.
We were scheduled there from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., and we used all of that plus about 25 minutes on top of that.
Yep.
Which got us in trouble with YouTube Space.
Yeah,
YouTube Space said, "Hey, you guys delivered your equipment late. I guess we made them pay overtime, so we did a strike from our YouTube Space privileges, which won't mean anything to you guys, but just means we got to be a little careful about when we wrap from now on."
Yeah, exactly.
So,
and wait one sec here, just because do this. Multi-Guru, just not to think that this isn't live. Thank you so much for that 20.
Oh,
and our favorite movie, as Studio Brain said, changes from month to month, sometimes day to day, week to week. So at the moment, I mean, it's Christmas. You obviously got to go Home Alone.
Oh, yeah. Probably at this point, I would say it's A Miracle on 34th Street.
There you go. All right, jumping back. And now he's like, "Oh, but we got a little small strike on the wrist from YouTube Space."
Yeah, which just means that we can't accumulate more of those, and then we'll be kicked out. So, or at least kicked out for a few months. So we won't do that. What we should have done, really, because we had the studio for 2 days. The first day, I planned just to do setup. What we really should have done is set up and shoot some of the stuff that we could have gotten away with just our lead actor. I think if we would have done that, we would have not run into our time constraint in the second day. But that is learning, and that is learning. What is it called? Learning
experience.
Experience. There you go.
And we wound up going back an additional day.
That's right.
Because we realized we needed a couple of pickup shots that kind of helped tie in some areas, and they were key points. Like, we couldn't just avoid them.
I was just going to say this, but I was asking Joe, did we get everything? And both of them were like, yeah, we got everything. Then I started driving, and a day later, I was like, hey, you know what we forgot to get?
Exactly. And that was the thing, is being a little bit more
excuse me,
not better prepared, but being a little bit more preemptive on that first day of maybe getting Ed in and getting some of his shots that we really didn't need everybody else in for would have been a good step, because we really couldn't, even if we had thought of them and said, we need these, we would have been late, and who knows if they stack, or if we would have just gotten just a
no, I think we would have been one step, but still, it would have been one. These guys have lives; they don't want to be sitting around
exactly.
But yeah, no, you're right. Like someone was saying, I wish we would have remembered that, but we used all our time.
Yeah, exactly. So, it's one of those things. Is we could sit there and say we should have remembered it, or things like that. But sometimes you're gonna run out of time in a particular location, and the only thing you can do is you have to rework a day. Hopefully, you can get back into that space, or do maybe even doing a little bit of adjusting to the script. This wouldn't really allow for it, because we really wanted to show that, and so the only way was to schedule another day. And luckily, the stage that we wanted was not booked by anybody else, so we were able to get back into that stage, set up those quickly, and get them shot. So sometimes you can't, but luckily we were able to, and we could.
Yeah. So basically, just to kind of illustrate, to put more detail on, Joe and I and our lead actor just showed up on the set and just took a few pieces and stuck them back.
Yeah, exactly.
And we were there for all of them. I think we shot for maybe 15 minutes just to get the last shots.
We spent
an hour and a half setting it up.
Yeah.
And 30 minutes tearing it down. But the shooting itself was 15 minutes. It's literally 5 shots that we had to get.
Exactly.
And
good morning, Six. I don't know why I said good morning. Hello, Six Dice.
The other thing is I think also understanding the difference, how do you run a set with a lot of people, with 25 people, and corralling 25 people versus running a set where you only have 6 or 7 people.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier to things just move slower when you have that many people.
Yep, the reindeer are taking a lap.
I know they're
like
Santa's
around.
going crazy up there.
Yeah,
it's just that's something I think we didn't realize, or I didn't realize, was how long it would take to get through all of the first stuff.
Yeah,
and then how long even the wizard stuff took a little longer than I think we expected.
Yeah,
but it just, and then you're just worn out, and then you're slowing down. Like
yeah, exactly.
Slower and slower.
Every setup, every breakdown gets a little slower.
Yeah,
and the fact of the matter is, Chris, great at shooting, is very particular in his lighting.
Yeah,
and so there was a lot of, looking into essentially camera, minor light adjustments, all that stuff. So we were doing a lot of re-breaking down and resetting up, and sometimes one shot would change all of our lighting, which, I mean, it happens. But I mean, you go into one close-up on somebody, and that light that worked for the wide shot is not going to work on the close-up. And so, I mean, we did a lot of...
It's not like we didn't group our shots together either. So we did try to group our shots. It's just, it was just one particular, you change the angle.
You change the angle, you got to change the light.
So, anyhow, that's what you can expect, I guess.
Yeah,
that's for a wide angle. That's what you can expect from us in January. It is a sponsored video by Ambient, who makes synchronized products for syncing up different cameras and audio recorders.
Mm-hmm.
So be sure to look out for that. I would say late January at this point, because I need to. We have a rough cut of it done. We just need to do the effects. We need to do the sound design. We need to do the music.
Exactly.
So we need color grading. We need
and actually,
do all the good
what
stuff.
I'm going to do is show you on my phone right now.
I'm going to show you right now what it looks like. So all like 6 of you in the chat can see it.
All 6 of you will know. You'll all be in on the thing.
So that's the big thing going on right now. I am working on another IQ Bits. I'm going to try to release it on Friday.
Yep.
About superhero movies, and I'm not going to go into too much detail, because if I do, I'll just spoil it.
Exactly.
So, but superhero movies will be coming up on, so I have on my list. I got other stuff I got to finish up, but that's what it looks like for the rest of the year. And then January, I do have a video I'm working on about the Blackmagic Cinema camera 4K and its dynamic range, which is very interesting. I rented the camera for a weekend last weekend and played with it for a little bit, and I got some interesting things to show you guys, especially guys that got it for Christmas, or maybe you don't know if you got it yet.
Yeah, you might not know.
You might not know yet. But in January, I'll show you a trick with that camera and how to make sure you don't screw it up your ISO. Anyhow, so that's what's going on. So Merry Christmas all. Let's interact with the chat here. Let's talk to these guys. Hey guys, hey Studio Brain and Kian. I saw one of the earlier questions.
Yeah, it was, will you guys ever do videos on unusual set tech stuff? I.e. Apple boxes, C47s, etc.
Well, I think Apple boxes came just because they're Apple. They came from Apple boxes. Like, I literally Apple boxes.
Yeah.
Right. C47, I think, was just somebody put it in their catalog as C47. And that's where it got it. And
where it got its name.
Inside joke. Words like stinger. I'm not quite sure where stinger comes from. Like a lot of grippy terms, like redheads. Get yourself a redhead, put it on the half popsicle stick, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't know them all. Unfortunately, I don't think there is a lot of resource out there to tell you what they are, because they just kind of like insider joke almost. Inside jokes among the grip folks. So I don't know. I don't know quite what I would do that video on, but there's always possibility. What's that? Oh, somebody was trying to spam it.
No.
Anyhow. Oh, you're not seeing over there? You're saying hi?
I see it.
Okay.
And
please
please
check my channel out or something like that. Anyhow. What else? Oh, so I had one that was
welcome, Cleston. How are you doing? I don't know. In fact, 26. Thank you very much. Not sure.
Yeah. I had an earlier question. Someone will say, how do you make movies as a one-person girl? Was that up there earlier?
Oh, was that Diana?
I think it was Diana said that. We should address that question. How
do you make a film if you're a one-woman film crew?
Okay, that's a good question.
That is a very good question.
Yeah, I mean, there's ways to do it. It's just not as fun. It really isn't. I'm sorry. I did not like the short that we did here. I did not shoot it. I let Chris handle the camera. I just kind of looked at it and said, well, push the camera closer. I kept putting him like we had these wide angle lenses. Like, get closer, just get closer, get right in his face. You know, that's basically my contribution to the shooting of it. It's just much better if you're not one person. If you are one person, you just have to rely on just focus on camera work, basically. Unfortunately, your sound is going to suffer. So what I recommend is get a boom, some sort of boom holder for a C-stand.
Yeah, I mean, we have one over there.
I just bought these really huge, giant mic stands for about $150. That's a little out of the price range, I think, for most people for a mic stand, but they work great for booming. I mean, they'll do the job. And then you're kind of stuck with like you've got to shoot mostly static shots. You can't really, move around. You can also use wireless if you want for single person shooting. It can be done. I'm just trying to like encourage you to not do that. Try to find some friends or get some people to help you out with it. Ask your friends. Maybe some of them would want to help because they never know.
If you have a family member like a brother or sister, grab them. Tell them, hey, look, I'll give you some pizza or something. I don't know. Some kind of food they like, and be like, look, I just need you to like move the camera in this shot, or follow me with the mic in this one, or honestly, at the most, just find something that works kind of for you. Maybe like a even if it's almost vlog kind of style, find some like, I mean, obviously you have to write something if it's a film, but I just find a flow that works for you that might be more unique. Just, keep experimenting. When will we see this short? Well, Tom, this short will be late January. Late January, maybe early February.
Depends on make sure I got approval from the sponsor. I got approval from YouTube. So there's two people I got to get approvals from, and I have to finish it too. Yeah, you know what? It's Christmas. I don't feel like working all hours of the day. I know you guys. It's like I know for a lot of people, filmmaking is fun, and I love filmmaking. Don't get me wrong, but if I sit there and just work all the time, I burn myself out. So I can't. It's fun, but I can't do it all the time.
Yeah,
and to go home and play Red Dead Redemption, which took 2 hours to rent.
Gotta go play some video games.
Yeah, because it took 2 hours to install last night. I was trying to play it last night. It took 2 hours. I'm like, all right, I'm going to bed then. Forget this. So, man, Santa's like having sex on our roof or something. Okay.
Apparently. He's doing something. He's rolling around up there in the tar or whatever it may be.
He's making love to the reindeer.
But yeah, so I mean, the problem is we have to take a break. It's Christmas, like here in about 6 days, and New Year's after that. So we got our own little Christmas and New Year's Eve parties to attend and stuff like that. So I mean, pretty much last two weeks are just writing them off in December. I mean, that's pretty much how it goes. I mean, it's hard between end of November and like December because it's literally Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. So
nothing gets done. Really.
Nothing gets done.
I try. I mean, I had on my list over there like, I'm going to do a 144 frames per second video that I wanted to do. It's written, but it's not done yet.
Yeah, filmed.
I want a new United Artists script. That's not done yet. I want to do film jobs, finish that thing. Well, that's not done yet. I'm going to do the big band show thing that I was going to do. No, not done yet.
Yeah.
So there's 3 projects that I have to finish, but you know what? I'm going to get them done in the first part of the next year. I got a little bit of time still the rest of this year to wrap some of the stuff up.
And that's right, Studio Brain. I mean, the thing is it's not like the breaks are halted. It's just that we're not going, you're not pushing it out. You're kind of, intermingling with the Christmas kind of Yuletide. And
I'm sorry, but like my channel is not that big. I mean, it may look big, but it's not that big.
Yeah.
No one's gonna miss the fact that the video didn't come out until a week later or something like that. It's just not. It's not like the life or death situations here with what we do here. Unfortunately.
Yep.
Not unfortunately, but it's fortunately.
I like that. Studio Brain, and I'm guilty of making brothers work against their will. Hey, you know what? They're family. They get roped into that.
What do you mean
stuff
by brothers?
Yeah,
that could take a dark turn there. All right. Anyhow, so what movies are you looking forward to this year? Coming up here.
Aquaman comes out in 2 days?
Friday.
Right?
Yeah. So Aquaman is coming out.
Yeah, so Aquaman in 2 days.
So I want.
There's not a Star Wars. So,
no,
and wouldn't be looking forward to it anyway.
I think that's realized. Like people are. I'll go back to me here, but like Disney was first saying that, oh, you're gonna be a Star Wars every Christmas in your stocking, and now like, yeah, boy, we better chill out on the Star Wars a little bit. Well, last year we did the Jedi, and then immediately followed by Solo, and that was not a good idea. So like, okay, we're gonna keep it cool.
Yeah.
So. There's a video out there by CGP Grey. I'm calling him out on this, the copyright video, where he said if Star Wars like fell out of copyright in 40 years and it would be public domain, we'd have everybody making Star Wars. And wouldn't that be great? We'd have like Warner Brothers making their own Star Wars. We'd have Sony making their own Star Wars. Wouldn't that be awesome? And back then, they're like, yes, that would be awesome.
Now, what do you think?
Now, what do you think? Now, internet, what do you think?
Well, here's the thing. Sooner, like the typewriter monkey scenario, sooner or later, someone would at least hit something semi-right.
That's my theory about musicals.
Yeah, I guess that's the theory for musicals as well. So, I mean, but there would be, you'd have to wade through it. And the question is, if there was so much bad, to find that one good one, would you attempt to find the one good one amongst the sea of bad, or would
Probably
you just
not.
stop watching?
That's the problem with like people don't realize what's with copyright. Like part of copyright is it does maintain the value of something. It's like if you don't have if it's public domain, it doesn't really have like that much value. I mean, like how many people are that excited about seeing another Dracula movie? Like, who cares? Everybody does Dracula. We were kids at Tiny Toons did Dracula. So, Dracula is not a big deal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It might be, it's Bram Stoker's Dracula, or it's Francis Ford Coppola's Dracula. Oh, well, no, I'm excited. No one's really excited about Dracula.
Yeah.
Anyhow, so yeah, he was so wrong on that.
The Lego Movie 2 should be interesting. Is that coming out?
I guess it's next year.
Mary Poppins Returns.
Yes, that's why I was watching a review on Mary Poppins Returns. I
mean, it's Emily Blunt, and she is a pretty good actress. And
so did you know the guy that directed this Mary Poppins 2 is the same guy that directed Into the Woods, who's also the same guy that directed Chicago.
Oh yeah, so, Into the Woods I enjoyed.
I thought Into the Woods was good. The musical itself I'm just kind of tired of.
Yeah,
which is ironic because I think I just got asked to play in that musical, so I said yes. So I'm going to be playing a musical that I'm already kind of tired of. So that'd be fun. But Mary Poppins looks interesting. Although what they were saying was like, you had Dick Van Dyke, who as a kid I liked his accent.
Yeah,
I don't know. Everyone's kind of like making fun of his accent, but I'm like, that's the way I imagine British people, goofy British people talking, right? So like Disney's like, well, all right, well we're gonna fix this problem. Let's get a Puerto Rican guy to do the accent.
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Yeah, let's have a Puerto Rican do an authentic Cockney accent.
Yeah,
that will solve the problem.
Exactly.
It's like, okay.
Studio Brain said, his channel had a bunch of shorts, all bad, and I mean all of them. Don't watch them. Hey, here's the thing: if you watched it, or if you made some shorts and you learned something from it, and you've continued to grow, that's what's important. Yeah, they may be bad, but you know what? Someone probably watched it and got a little bit of joy from it, or they learned something to not do. So either way, it's a teaching tool, and it brought something to somebody.
Wow, I'd like to go. So
yeah, it's just shaking.
Yeah. So the other movie I wanted to see, a couple I want to see in theaters right now, are Spider-Man and the Spider-Verse.
Yeah,
I really want to see that because I heard really good things about that.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, that was. I was talking about that when we were in LA too. I was like,
yeah. There's another one that's out, I think, right now that I want to see. I'm trying to remember the name of it. Oh well, I can't remember it. That sucks. I don't remember the name of the movie I wanted to see.
Yeah, Captain Marvel doesn't come out for a while though, right?
No, we got a ways to go for that.
Yeah.
Man, there are a bunch in my list here that I'm trying to remember, but I can't think of any. But I mean, yeah, Mary Poppins was one I was looking forward to. I was looking at that Marwen Welcome to Marwen movie that Zemeckis did, but Slash Film made a really horrible, just trashed that movie. So I'm like, well, let me read the other reviews before I see this one.
Yeah.
I want to see that Vice looks interesting. Adam McKay's take on Bush and Dick Cheney. With Dick Cheney played by Christian Bale.
Oh, I saw something about that.
So it's Batman as
Batman as
Batman. Well, you know what? Some people say that Chris Nolan made Batman as a Bush allegory. So Batman was Bush. Batman was Dick Cheney. Connection. It all comes together. It all makes sense now.
Illuminati confirmed. What they used to say. How to Train Your Dragon: Hidden World looks interesting.
Oh, okay.
I saw the first two. I liked the How to Train Your Dragon movies.
What? Oh. It's like all these comments are getting retracted. Weird, throwing me off here.
Peter Jackson's World War I documentary.
I heard about that, but is anyone out there seen Mortal Engines? That's a no.
Yeah, I told you about that. I thought Mortal Engines was a joke. Was a joke. I thought it was. I'm like, that's not a real. That's like one of those silence your phone, please, kind of things. And then it was like, oh no, that's real. Apparently, Bumblebee is actually getting some positive reception. I don't know.
I'm not a Transformers guy. It's just I was not in the right generation for it.
I like Transformers. You had the cartoon, the Transformers.
I'm talking about the concept.
The movie. Yeah. Well, I mean, you kind of came late to the party, but I mean, which is kind of, I think, ways you have disconnects with stuff.
Yeah,
because like Star Wars, you kind of have a little bit of disconnect. And then Goonies, you've never seen, which I still just need to bring it over and just be like, you need to watch this now. But I mean, even still, like, will Goonies hold up to someone who hasn't ever seen it and now is...
Will Goonies be not problematic?
Yeah. Well, I mean, hey, it has Thanos
Child
in
endangerment.
It has Thanos. Oh, Thanos. It is. Yeah, Thanos was the main character's brother. Yeah. So yeah, it has Josh Brolin in it.
Yeah.
And but yeah, I mean, it is essentially a giant like thing for these parents getting their kids taken away. But yeah, the house with clocks in its walls looks interesting. That's the one with Jack Black.
Jack Black, yeah.
I don't know. I think it's a book, and I looked at it, and maybe the age thing is kind of happening because
did it already come out though?
Maybe.
I think I saw reviews of that a while ago.
Well, I mean, a lot of people get early previews.
Yeah, but I mean, like months ago.
No, maybe.
Yeah.
Like I remember seeing trailers, but not anything.
First Man, I did not see that one, but yeah, I heard some things about it. I heard it was kind of low, like dull, just long. I don't know. Yeah. I wish there was a device that would tell me what was coming up in the movie theater. some sort of device. Some sort of device that could show me.
Shows you maybe like 3 minutes of what,
or show me what's playing or what's planned. They should have a website or something.
Yeah,
where just list what movies are coming up. Mm-hmm. I wonder. Too bad there's no such a thing exists.
Yeah, I mean that people could make some money with that.
I know, or they could make a database of maybe call it like an internet database of movies.
Please.
Like an internet movie database.
I was gonna say, is it an internet movie database?
Okay. And then we could sell it to Amazon.
Yeah.
And then they could never, ever update the software on it. Ever. So if you're trying to input something in there, it feels like you're doing it in 1997. Anyhow. Hello.
Donnie, thank you for the greetings from the greater Seattle area. Not that far away from us.
Well, I mean, a little ways.
You're a little ways. But.
I wouldn't travel in one day.
Yeah,
unless you're driving a fucking plane or something.
Yeah, I mean, a flight that's easy.
Flight would be fine.
Yeah, but as for Jack Black, I mean, he still made some really good movies. I think his career is such that he can take a hit on any movie and still come bouncing back at this point.
You know what? Look at his work. The last movie that I liked him in was. Can you guess what it is?
The one with where they're in Tropic Thunder.
No.
Really?
Not Tropic Thunder. Well, that's
Jumanji.
Jumanji, yeah.
Well, yeah.
He was really good in that. So he obviously has the chops still.
Yeah.
Not like he doesn't have the chops. He just doesn't, I think he just kind of enjoys life being himself. Probably has
Gulliver's Travels was pretty bad though.
Gulliver's Travels. What was that?
Did you see that? It was literally the movie Gulliver's Travels.
Okay.
But Jack Black is literally like the thing of the original one was this. It's a seafaring dude that's like raw, like manly man. And in this he's just. I mean, he's Jack Black, and then he's put in that And so, of course, he's screwing everything up in this as well. But, I mean, I don't know. Maybe he couldn't get out of that, or he might have been in some kind of contract where he had to had an obligation to have to film certain things.
But he probably has kids by now, right? I mean, imagine so.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So he's probably enjoying his life.
But that was, definitely.
Right now, having taken care of his kids, make a movie once or twice, make a couple $1 million out of it. Then spend the rest of the time with his kids. That's ideal life to me, as far as I'm concerned. So we had a bunch of comments come in here. Let's get through some of these.
Yeah, let's go back because this one says, John, I just wanted to say to you in person, you are a marvelous teacher, a fantastic presenter, and quite a great personality as it shows in your videos and podcasts. Thank you so much.
Thank you for saying that. I spent the last couple of days really in bad mood because I was getting called all kinds of names on YouTube. So thank you for saying stuff like that. What else we got here?
Let's see. We got Thomas saying, "Hey man, going to sleep. Oh, catching you live.
See ya,
hey
Thomas.
guys, greetings from Europe, Slovakia. You're doing a hell of a job, and thank you for your content."
Honey, from Holland is here. 6 dice.
From Holland, from Romania.
Huh?
Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald should be good. It is out, and I've been told by some Harry Potter fanatic friends that I need to freaking watch it. And I saw the first one. I actually liked it. A lot of people didn't because it's not Harry Potter, I guess. But I actually liked his story better than I liked Harry Potter. Oh
my God.
Because the thing for Harry Potter is they're essentially super backwards in how they do things and how they act. However, in the first Magical Beasts and Where to Find Them, they're actually not backwards. They're not back-ass in America, apparently. Apparently America embraced
backwardism.
No, I mean they essentially embraced moving forward with time, essentially. So they're
more advanced.
They're more advanced-ish, and so I'm like, but they're still in like the 1950s/60s or something. So it was like oddly more enjoyable to watch the American version with one character kind of like fish out of water from England than it was to watch the Harry Potter series. Anyway, that's an entirely different story.
I have yet to see Bohemian. That's the other movie I was going to go see, Bohemian Rhapsody. It's playing over here. I'm not sure if it's over there.
In the house. Nice.
Yeah. So
hey, babe.
And then Polka King.
Oh,
hey Lisa, how you doing?
Where is the Polka King?
Polka King is out there.
I like the Polka King. I
don't see that one this year.
Bohemian Rhapsody. When I see Mally Ramick, doing the songs and stuff, you get pumped up because he does bring that energy of Freddie Mercury.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I would enjoy the movie. Like if it were just a series of music videos with him replacing Freddie Mercury, I would be like, okay, that makes the look is amazing.
So what I've heard was that it's very disjointed and doesn't really tell you a story. It's just kind of like, oh, here's a song bit, here's a bit about a song, here's a bit about a song. So that's what I heard. It's not really that good of a biopic kind of thing. People that know a lot about Queen are like, well, they really
Manos, the hand of fate.
Oh my God, Manos! I know a guy named Manos too, by Steve Manos, who's a city council member at Lake Elsinore. Every time I see him, because I was in a short 48 short with him once.
That's the one where you're throwing a football or something.
Yeah, like I play the obnoxious guy that it's like Randy Quaid's character from the Vacation movies. But he comes home, like he checks out this guy's house. Mm-hmm. He's like, oh, this looks like a good camping place, and he starts setting a tent in the living room, and then like jumping in the pool. I play like Randy Quaid's character, but anyway, I see him, I'm like, Manos, the hands of fate. Anyhow, Manos, that's a great movie.
Yep,
one of the classics. Thanks you for bringing that one up.
And Lisa said, "Good, John. Thanks. Good to see you."
Hi, Lisa.
Yep.
Good, John again.
And 3 camera shoot.
Yeah.
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Yay! And we also got our little buttons that go patreon.com/filmmakeriq.
Do you like supporting the film arts? Then support us on Patreon right now. Filmmaker IQ. It is amazing. Go over there, and when we reach $500, we're gonna hit ourselves with pies in the face. That's right, pies in the face. Most likely we're just gonna throw them at Tim, but it will be good old-fashioned pie fight.
Yeah, anyhow.
Anyway, yeah. And I'm back. No, just kidding.
Yeah, Patreon. And we're going to be posting, I'm going to put I'm probably against wiser decisions here. I'm going to put all of the 1 hour's worth of behind the scenes. I don't think we say anything too bad.
No.
I don't think we'll get PewDiePied for that.
To my knowledge, no.
I don't think anybody used any bad language on the video. Not that would get us in trouble.
I don't know. I stopped paying attention.
I don't think I won't.
No, I mean,
we aren't those people. That's kind of people we are, yeah.
The only thing is I might be thrashing some show or movie or something.
We might have dropped an F-bomb or two. I'm sure we did.
I'm probably, yeah. But
I've done that on this show. I mean, fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god!
He just dropped it. He just
dropped it.
Like it was hot. Sorry for people watching this at work. If you're watching this at work, don't watch this at work. Get back to work.
Exactly.
It's not safe for work.
And obviously that means you have a job, so go to patreon.com. That's terrible.
Ignore what the controversy over what's going on over there and donate. Anyhow, that's our site there.
You'd pay $500 to throw a pie at Tim? Done.
Oh, no. Lisa's got it. Lisa's got it going.
That's right. What do you mean K-pop? Basically, that is a reference to YouTube's Rewind 2018, which is so terrible and just so disconnected from just about everything that the only person that, I don't know, we recognize, or maybe, what do we say, 7 people?
Well, if there's, I think 3, well, you recognize probably 4 or 5. I think I recognize 4 or 5 myself. So, yeah.
So, and then Casey Neistat, who we talked about in one of these.
The last time we talked
about. The last time, the last Pubcast, just jumps up and just says, you know what this needs? K-pop. And he doesn't need K-pop.
No, nothing needs K-pop.
Nothing needs K-pop. So it's kind of turned into its own meme and is funny, and that made us laugh for a really long time.
That still makes me laugh.
Yeah, because we saw that the day before the shoot, or I saw that the day before. No. You saw it, the secondary shoot. I'm sorry, the pickup shot, the pickup shots. And so all we did was literally just tell jokey stories and end it with, you know what, this needs K-pop.
Yeah.
And that was before Casey Neistat embraced it as a joke and just said K-pop a whole bunch. But it's just funny because it's random, it makes no sense, and the whole thing is terrible. So that's the reason why we put that in there, because we find it funny.
You know, it's funny, like it's like 36-year-old guys middle-aging trying to be relevant.
Yeah.
Commenting on like this stuff. Like we are now at above the like ideal demographic of 18 to 35 or 18 to so like we're making fun of this Rewind. But we're not the only people making fun. By the way, YouTube Rewind, if you don't know, is now the most disliked video on YouTube.
That's true.
So that's why everyone's talking about it.
Though Lisa did make a point. She said, that's a lie. Rewind is very connected to advertisers. Yes. Which, you know what? Honestly, it is a show of everything that people could sink money into. That's true. Okay, you could sink money into Casey Neistat.
Could sink money into filmmakeriq.com.
That's right. Where were we? YouTube Rewind.
Purchase a nice shirt from teespring.com. teespring.com/filmmakeriq.
Yeah,
they could have synced the money into that.
So 2019, we're gonna do YouTube Rewind 2019. And it's just gonna be probably us in front of a camera doing this. That's our rewind. This is our rewind right here. We should do what we used to do
with those movies, but with YouTube Rewind.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Our history of violence.
Remember when we insert ourselves in the old movies?
Oh, there you go.
Just put ourselves in the YouTube Rewind.
There we go. There you go. That's probably that would be it.
It would just be me sitting on my lawn with a lawn chair, like, get off my lawn! Yeah, punk YouTubers. Yeah, you don't know. My day, we'd have to wait all day to upload a video to YouTube.
Yep.
We didn't have YouTubes.
We didn't have the YouTubes.
We had Earthlink.
We had Angel Fire. That homepage thing that only lets you put 7 megabytes on and only use the shittiest of GIFs.
Hey,
or GIFs,
check out my GeoCities account, would ya? It was kind of funny because we were on a set. We were all like, I think it was Giselle and Ed were like doing this weird, like flirty thing back and forth.
Oh wait,
like,
where they were doing the roping in and pulling.
Yeah, but they're like oh, like get me up on hit me up on your on AOL chat.
Oh yeah, IRL. That's all right. Yeah, that's right.
Like, oh, you should check out my GeoCities page. And like, oh, she's not that old or young.
IQ Rewind. There you go.
That'll take like all 10 minutes to go through like what? I think we put out like 20 videos last year.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Not that many.
Let's see. When is VHS gonna make a retro comeback like vinyl?
Are you kidding me? It's had its comeback this year. Did you notice that?
No.
Ever since the what's his face with the Kung Fury.
Oh, with Kung Fury,
Fury. Everybody's putting a stupid VHS filter on their damn videos.
Oh, well, that's true.
It's just, it's annoying. It's like, video doesn't even need a VHS filter and then put a VHS filter on it. It's like, come on, people. Give me some HD.
Kung Fury was hilarious.
Kung Fury was great, but like, not everybody needs to be doing Kung Fury.
Well, yes, exactly.
You know, it's like they went way overboard on it. Anyhow.
Rhetorical wants a filmmaker IQ class on the history of K-pop.
That should happen.
There you go. Also, we're gonna go to Korea. Why not?
Mm-hmm. Well,
we're gonna
that way Tim could tell us all.
Yeah, that's true. Technically, Tim could show us around. Tim actually lived in Korea for about a year. So,
but you won't. If you start talking to Tim about Korea, he will not stop talking.
That is true. That's why. Korea. If he were here right now, I would not have made that joke.
No, so
because then he'd be like, "Oh, guys, I was in Korea, and you
could be Korean." And like he would just nonstop talk about it. It'd just be, have you ever had this? Like, no, I don't want to eat. I don't like kimchi.
What is your daily driver camera? The one you grab the most out of? I guess that's
this one that's shooting me.
Yeah,
the C200. Over there. We got. Although I really do like this. The one just shooting Joe.
Yeah. This one was our
it's a behind the scenes
camera.
It's a XC15. It's really good because unlike the pocket camera or the Blackmagic pocket camera, this one actually is a pocket camera that's light enough that it can't fit in your pocket, but it works with the lens. It works really well, and it's just all built in one. It's no fuss.
Oleg said that sometimes the stream blinks and makes a clicking noise. That is actually most likely when they start stomping around above, because you're actually hearing the lights system just start shaking.
And something connected to this camera right now. I don't know why. So there's a blink right there, and our audio is going through that camera, and I'm not quite sure why it's doing that.
Oh,
it could be also our system. So you have to bear with us on this particular podcast. Hopefully, it won't get worse. I guess that's what we're trying to.
Rhetorical said he would pay for a box set of filmmaker IQ classes on VHS.
Oh my god.
That would probably be that would be a weird kind of like accomplishment thing, but at the same time, it would probably be like one of those things where like there's only one in existence and Rhetorical has it because no one else is gonna buy it.
It's like a gift and a fuck you at the same time.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, it's one of those things like, because we had the old tapes of Star Wars or things that we recorded back in the day. That you recorded off of. So there is a small piece of like, oh, that's cool to see the filmmaker IQ stuff all on VHS. And then you think about it and you're like, but that's completely unnecessary.
Oh yeah.
And it's just essentially just a giant middle finger. Like
and then we should get the 20-minute VHSs, and each video would be its own tape.
Oh, it was own tape. Yeah. So it's like all these 22 VHSs. All for one low price.
It like opens up like a briefcase. It's just
just the segmented.
We got more people posting video links. We can't really click on links right there. So
yeah, I can't. I trust Studio Brain though, so I'm going to trust you, Studio, because and it's Pornhub.
and it's a pirated version of of the next Avengers movie.
Yeah, exactly. Of
the new season of Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
All right. There's a market for a rewind and okay, I can't. Read that.
There's a market for a rewind of the YouTube platform criteria 2007. So many people just want to go back to the time they think was the golden age of the platform. I wouldn't say the rewind for the golden age of the platform because honestly, in 2007, I don't think I watched much YouTube.
I didn't know.
Unless Red versus Blue was on there at the time. Which was, because I'm a big fan of Rooster Teeth, which is why I kind of like the idea of shorts and doing stuff, because Rooster Teeth kind of has done an amazing job just kind of doing animation and shorts and a whole bunch of other stuff. Like, they're what I would love us to be in 7 years. But at the same time, 2007, I didn't really pay much attention to YouTube, so I don't think for me, I don't construe that as a golden age. But again, maybe I just didn't care that much back then. So I'm happy with it now. I just would like way less drama, but that's my own opinion. So I just say, can't we find a balance on YouTube?
I mean, I think I know things blinking like a little harsher now. We might do something about that. But I mean, the thing about
look at that. Do you want to go fix it real quick?
Well, I think we'll just make this point real quick. The thing I think with the rewind was it's just so pandering.
Yeah.
It wasn't so much that we wanted to return to the old days, and I don't know what the old days are. I didn't pay attention to what rewind was going on for the last 2 years. I don't really care. Yeah. It's just so pandering.
Well, I do remember that on YouTube Rewind, like the 2011, 2012, or 2013, somewhere around there. Like, it had PewDiePie. It showed a wide variety of people that were actually doing well, like the people. I mean, it had the people that people preferred or watched, or regardless of what anybody else thought. Like, it really was just here are the people you guys enjoy doing this thing. And granted, now it was like I think we talked about this before. It's not really YouTube doing this. It's an advertising company that they essentially just get. Which is why a lot of people are saying, like, I got treated like crap on the rewind or blah, blah, blah. And so, I mean, it's one of those things of, it's YouTube hands it off to somebody else. John sneaking under my camera just to not block the shot. So, I mean, they probably did write the script for it. And you're evolving. Last time it was a mic problem. Before a camera switch issue, and now something new. You know what? We don't make the same mistake twice. We make new ones every time. Why? Because we're teaching you guys lessons even when we mess up. That is a lie. Anyway, do you have an opinion on Article 13 in the EU? Oh, wait, is that which one is that one? Do you know that one, John?
Not that well.
Okay.
I'm back.
I know that right now the biggest thing is actually for Twitch, honestly, which is the music issue, where basically they're like saying you can't have copyrighted music at all.
Okay.
In the EU, but that is entirely different, and I don't think that applies. Well, I mean, it already applies to YouTube videos.
I'm just so worried about the way that all this copyright stuff is handled on the internet. I don't know much about what's going on with Article 13. The problem is I also don't trust anything I read about Article 13. Like, it's
okay.
It's just there are a couple places on the internet. I think one of them is Ars Technica, and another one that's a technical site that I will not. The minute I pull up any article from them about copyright, no matter what side they're on, I just automatically don't believe what they're saying, because they are very vehemently against it. They're vehemently anti-copyright. So I think there's a large anti-copyright contingency out there on the internet that I'm obviously very pro-copyright, because this is what I do. I'm making a living off of copyright, basically. And if it wasn't for copyright, I wouldn't be able to do this. So I'm very pro-copyright. But anyhow, there's a lot of stuff out there that I just don't trust. And so I don't know. And whether, yes, I think they probably are stepping above over the line. I think I would wager to say they are probably going in the wrong direction, probably with Article 13, from what little I know of it, and I don't know much about it. So that's my just takeaway. But I just don't believe. Like I had a comment on YouTube the other day. With Article 13, you won't be able to have you won't be able to have an icon of you have to get permission to use a trademark of an icon on your desktop from the copyright holder. I'm like, man, that's mixing up 3 different copyright trademarks on the same thing. And what you do on your own private computer is not any of AU's business. It's only when you broadcast it. So I don't know. There's so much kind of garbage flying around about it. So I don't know what to say about the EU stuff. So Sorry about that.
Let's see. And again, Lisa did make a valid point. The problem with YouTube Rewind is that there are over 12,000 YouTubers with over 1 million subscribers. There's nobody who is going to recognize more than a couple of the creators in the YouTube Rewind, which is true. But again, my thought was that do it and, just make multiple ones.
And I think also where YouTube is now and where the society is to where it was then. Like nowadays, we've got a whole lot of different stuff going on YouTube. It almost does not even make sense to have a rewind at all.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's face it, there's so many different fragments that people that use YouTube for various different means. Like what we were saying, like Joe Rogan had a great year, and there's no way in hell they would bring him.
Physics says really quickly here, thanks for your work, Mr. Hess and crew. I consider yours the most valuable educational videos about film on YouTube.
Oh,
do go on and never fear going into maybe considered boring detail. I love it.
Boring detail.
Maybe consider.
I always consider, I always be careful about boring detail because sometimes you can just get so lost.
That's true.
In the weeds. It just doesn't get. Point in fact, our Pubcast sometimes get way lost in the weeds.
That's true. Your video on copyright is the best I've seen, despite what the Reddit law experts say.
Oh, there's Reddit law experts that are bitching about that one?
Probably. They're always something.
Yeah. There's lots of people on Reddit that hate me, too. Like, there's a photographer expert that probably thinks I'm an idiot. And there's a bunch of stuff on Reddit. Reddit's a weird place. I'm a big fan of Reddit. I go on Reddit probably every night. Just got goof around, read all the comments. But yeah, it's also kind of where the place where the most like animosity is and nastiness.
YouTube would be better without YouTube Rewind. Correct.
Probably. It would have one less most disliked video. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it would have the one. Yeah, we remove that. But at the same time, then just like we said, there's so many million people with millions of subscribers, just create a video like, go check people out. I don't know at this point.
I feel bad for Justin Bieber.
Oh yeah, because he lost his reign.
He has reigning. Took him 9 years to accomplish that feat, and here comes YouTube Rewind in 2 weeks.
Just takes it right out,
just rip it off,
right at the knees.
Mine. Anyhow.
If you do try to enforce so much garbage, you end up with nothing but being enforced. Oh, that's true. Reddit will destroy your soul. That truer words could not be found. K-pop. That's K-pop. Right. Unholy man.
Hey, Joe, you know what this video needs more of?
What's that?
K-pop.
No, not now. Not ever. Anyway, we're going to just keep hitting that joke until some of you laugh. Or leave.
The chat can't laugh. It's just they're just words.
Oh, they can laugh. Can I get some lulz in the chat? No, just kidding. Don't do that.
Hey,
what was the one thing this video needed?
Let's read the comment section.
Oh God. 2018 is gonna be Will Smith.
2018 is football.
Yeah. But there was one. It was like 2018 was The Rock. 2019 is Will Smith. There was some terrible thing. Anyway, it's bad. I mean, yeah. You know what the one thing this video needed? Knowledge. That starts with a K.
Knowledge, you say?
Let me drop a knowledge bomb on you. No.
K-pop.
Yeah. No.
I'm going to start calling it, because I just learned this term not too long ago. Those little things on the end on big giant junior stands are called popsicles.
Yeah.
I call them K-pops.
Are they?
No, I'm going to call them K-pop.
Oh, you're going to call them K-pops. You're going to try to bring that in.
I want to try to make that happen in 2019. 2019, K-pop is the name of the little popsicle.
Yep.
All you grip people out there,
Yeah, spread it around.
Spread it around. Call them K-pops.
No, all right. Yeah.
Laughs in Carolinian. I can't even Carolinian. All right.
Yeah.
Very good.
Have you ever seen the horrible Azzyland video that is trending on YouTube?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
No. I feel like I might have dodged a bullet.
So somebody on my comment section on a trademark video said, "Hey, you missed a good opportunity to talk about Greeking." And I thought, oh, shoot. That sounds kind of nasty.
Yeah.
No. So as I wrote back, like, oh, well, I had to look that up. It's a good thing I didn't, I had safe search turned on. But see, Joe gets it. The guy's like, I don't understand what you mean by that. I don't know what the vulgarity term is. I'm like, so Greeking is when you take a text and you put like Greek in it. Mm-hmm. So like lorem ipsum, the fake text. It's a form of Greeking. Mm-hmm. Although I know Greeking is a lot something. I know that's something else.
Yeah.
So yes,
John, nothing can take or compete with your legendary lectures and seminars. I literally can listen to your lectures and not feel tired or bored. Never happened.
Well, thank you.
When I saw Pubcast, I thought you guys would be drinking beer. I had to look up Pubcast.
Oh yeah, we should be drinking beer. But we had a big sushi, and I didn't feel like drinking beer today. Yeah, we don't usually drink beer on this because it's usually during the day.
Yeah,
but sometimes we have.
Usually that happens in the game night.
We did the late night Pubcast one time. It was that like 10 p.m. or something like that?
Yeah.
We were drinking on
Sunday. That one had drinking.
Anyhow, I generally avoid looking at trending. That's a good idea.
However, I think I made a reference to this. I just told John about this. That glitter bomb was #1 on trending yesterday.
That's pretty good.
And it made me laugh.
We were watching that.
Because people getting their comeuppance for stealing packages, freaking hilarious.
How long have you been in the filmmaking business? Any short story behind it? Officially went to business in 2003. So 15 years officially. Before that, we did a few things just for fun. Maybe a year before that, I was an intern for doing commercials. So 16 years, 16 years professionally, and then a couple years before that. So that's been a while. That's why the gray hairs. That's why you shouldn't argue with me about 24 frames a second. God damn it!
You're gonna make his hair go white.
I've been doing this for 16 years. Come on, don't tell me. You're not gonna tell me anything I don't know about. I'm addicted to arguing with people online. I think that's just the truth. I'm addicted to that, and what I do is if I have too much time on my hands, I figure let's waste some time, go on YouTube and argue with people. And you know what? Not a good idea. Stop doing that, John. Anyhow, drunk idiots talk about films, but not really. Isn't that Red Letter Media?
Yeah, I think that's Red Letter Media.
That's their, but I'm not casting dispersions, but that's.
Oh no, it's too late. We already just did.
I like those guys.
Call us. No,
we're have the draw of Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah, hey, why not?
No, I love those guys. You have to say it because you don't want to start drama on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
We don't want to start drama with anybody. No more drama, people.
No more drama.
All right. Mark Robert makes some awesome videos.
Yeah, Mark Robert was like a dude that does.
Oh, okay.
Did the glitter package.
Glitter bomb. Gotcha. So yeah, you know that the one thing about the rewind that I did see was that Simone girl. So you didn't know who she was.
No,
but she's the queen of shitty robots. That's her official title. She's deemed herself the queen of. So she's the one with she had brain cancer this year. That was the only part. That was the only 2 parts of rewind I thought were nice, at least sweet. Yeah. Was that part. So Mark Robert, and then there's Simone, I forget her last name.
Yeah.
Queen of the shitty robots. There we go.
Cinematic.
You started about when Tommy Wiseau started film. Yeah, because Tommy Wiseau was right in that era when like film independents were still viable for a while. Because nowadays, I'm sorry guys, but independents are not very viable. It's very hard time.
Oh, apparently we're buffering.
Well, that's to be expected. But signal shaking, buffering.
Yeah,
it should be.
It said good though on the thing, but now it's bad.
Well, does it say no data or bad data?
Your viewers may experience, just says YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. primary stream. We are not receiving video data at fast enough rate. Then it says the health is good, right above. I don't know.
Health is good.
Now it's bad. If it says in there, the health is
bad. Good. Well, you want to just do a quick little. It's probably YouTube now. Probably is.
Yeah.
Probably is I think my connection's pretty good.
I was gonna say this place has pretty damn good internet.
Yeah, I mean we could do a reset if we want. But if let's let us know if it's still causing problems. I noticed this camera, I think, is starting to behave now. So I think it was a little loose on that end. So just for a sec here. Well, we'll just continue on.
Yeah. All right. So when I learned photography and video, I always went to your channel first for video and used you as
thank you
to judge the rest. That's pretty nice.
Judge them all by the videos of one.
Yeah. One video to rule them all.
Okay, so my pet peeve of mine on some of the other videos, and I'll just kind of get into it while Joe goes and gets a drink. There's a bunch of ginger ales if you want to just grab me one over there. All right, yeah, to everyone.
Which one?
I don't care. Surprise me. So this is what Pubcast, we all just hang out. By the way, we are the only two people here in the studio, so there's no one else in here, so that's why we're doing all this stuff ourselves. Anyhow, the thing that bugged me about some of these other videos was somebody would say, hey, you know this option? Just leave it on L, because I don't know what it does, but I think it works great there. And that always bothered me. Is like, you're doing a tutorial for people. Find out what that button does, and then tell people what it means. Like maybe I'll be honest. I don't know half the stuff I produce when I write these things. I learn stuff. I study stuff. I experiment and I do research and I do tests and all that. So yeah. Go ahead and actually, look stuff up when you're doing a tutorial. Be as complete as you can and try to get the full story across. Are they knocking or are they walking? They're just
walking.
Walking. Okay. So we got Santa on the roof again. He's back.
Are you using Ethernet or Wi-Fi? We're using Ethernet.
Or Ethernet.
M. Lee. Hello, Filmmaker IQ crew. Hello, M. Lee. Let's see. You raise your Dr. Pepper to cheers. It's on me. Or no, it's not. Who is it on?
It is on you.
It is on me. Oh, drinky.
Because you were talking. That's why I was letting it on you.
Oh, because I was reading the thing. Okay.
Sacrifice a goat for a stable connection. That will be next.
Yep.
We're going to actually sacrifice Tim.
Avid Sonic says, I love your videos so much that I made a capstone project back in basic theater class in college with a presentation in your style.
Yeah.
And my classmates and my instructor loved my presentation.
John has friendly to teachers. If you want an A, copy my style.
Yeah. Yes, push all the buttons and learn them. That's how it should be.
Well, learn the damn buttons.
There you go.
Learn the damn buttons, man. Yeah, it just annoyed me. Like, you don't need to know what that means. It's like, it's on the camera. Learn it. It pissed me off about that guy's video. That's another thing. I know we talked about this last time, but the one thing I hate, and you'll probably catch me doing it eventually, is, what's up, guys? It's YouTube here. It's John Hess from Filmmaker IQ here. What's up? How's it going? They always say that.
Yep.
It's like,
are you going to jump on in?
Yeah.
Let's just jump into this?
Well, no, he doesn't go that far.
Yeah.
But it's it's the bro.
Yeah.
The bro video guy.
Yeah.
What's up, YouTube? I'm John Hess. Can I get a shout out to my friends? Joe, rocking it.
Oh, hey, how's
drinking
it going
some
again?
Ginger ale in the house.
I have suddenly clocked out on this. I don't even know.
No, I'm just getting turned on here.
Yeah.
I don't mean that. Okay. Yeah, I get my
Brad
my
says,
sugar
dude,
here.
y'all are awesome, and I love the videos. Idea, how about a video about internet YouTube compression versus the original capture quality?
Oh boy, that'd be an interesting question. I don't even know enough about that. That'd be great. Internet compression is actually a great topic. It really should cover that in one of our videos. Because I don't know shack about it. I know a little bit about it. I know enough about compression, but I don't know exactly what the heck does Instagram do to your video? I know you can't submit widescreen videos. Anyhow.
So essentially, guys, if you haven't, if you're just checking in, I guess, at this point, we have some people walking on the roof, and
they're really going to town.
I don't know, playing football, tackle. I don't know what's going on up there. So, yeah, when you see the lights start shaking, or what sounds to be like someone violently ransacking the place, that's just them up above. So let's just jump into it.
Let's see.
These people are...
Was it MKBHD shoots Red 8K, and he always talks about how downsampled the 8K footage looks better than filming in 1080p. Yeah, it can actually. When you downsample for something that big, 8K. That's what somebody was saying about 8K is like one of the magic numbers, or 6K being one of the magic numbers for really really good 4K. Man, I'm telling you though, my eyes just are not that good enough. I can't. When we've gotten to the point where these cameras test things, it hurts me to watch them because I cannot keep in my mind straight which one I like better. I respond better to color. I respond better to like what's in front of the image. I have got to the point where I don't really care that much. You know, if you made a great story and you did it on something that's passable camera, you know, I would rather watch something on an iPhone than a Red if it's really really interesting. That's the problem. I'm going to admit it to you here. I want to say it right now. This is the first time I said it on in public. When I am at home and I'm going through Reddit, as I sadly do sometimes, or Facebook, and somebody says, "Hey, watch my film," and I click over and I watch it, 95% of the time I'm bored out of my mind.
Yeah.
For like 5 seconds, if it's even for 5 seconds, if something doesn't hook me, like I get the sense like, man, this movie, I can tell this movie is going to be really trying hard to be, you know, whatever, or it's just boring.
Yeah.
And I can tell in 5 seconds usually that's one or the other, and I click off.
Yep.
Really quickly. And then I go back and read the comments, and I was like, "Oh, great job on the acting. I loved it." I'm like, "Seen that? It's so showy," or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyhow, that's what my whole point was. Like, I'm more of a story guy. I'm way past the tech stuff. I'm
so rhetorical.
bored of the mind. Anyhow,
yeah.
Back to the game. Back to the grind.
Back to the grind. Rhetorical said, "I would love to see a video about internet compression. A few of my friends who upload and stream are constantly arguing about the topic. I stream and I upload. However, my stream is way different version than what my upload for videos are. However, both of mine are video games, so the compression is different than say what the upload is different than say what John does for his videos."
Yeah, what we're doing here is different. Like the quality here is different too.
Exactly.
What's kind of funny was the ironic thing is this Joe's camera here uses an HDMI output, which sends it over 60i field.
Switch to yourself.
No, it's you.
Oh
yeah. I'm talking about Joe's camera. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I talked to myself. Yeah. So his camera does. So anyhow, Joe, wave your hand.
I don't want you to watch.
Wave your hand real quickly. So you'll see how juddery his fingers are. Or wave in front of something like wave in front of the window.
Wave in front of the window.
Yeah,
let's go.
That one. This one over here.
This one right here.
Yeah.
I can't do.
So you can see it's a little more juddery.
There we go.
Right. Whereas my camera is a little more smoother. It's got a little bit better handling of the motion. We're doing a 48 stream, and his camera can't do a 48 through the HDMI, but my camera can do 48 through the SDI. It's not really 48; it's a PSF anyhow. And so there are weird little things that get you along the whole streaming route and along the whole video chain route. So yeah, and then we are streaming, so it's a different codec, a different kind of compression than we are doing if we do a live or if we do the video. But usually I upload videos in the highest quality and let YouTube figure out what to do with it.
Well, that works.
Although I'm really excited now that Apple, because I'm on a PC, and now Adobe just gave me the ability to render ProRes files.
Woo!
Woohoo! I got so excited because I never used ProRes before, but now I get to use ProRes. Yay! I've never had a reason to use it before.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of wanted it, but I keep hearing, but now they got the ProRes RAW. It's like, there's some good stuff with it anyhow.
Yeah. And Studio Brain said, style over substance is good sometimes, and substance over style is good on other situations. And the middle is the best when done right, but when both are done wrong, it makes a bad movie. Yeah. And, we're the triangle. Go to the triangle again.
The cheap, faster, good triangle. I don't understand why people don't go to that more. I mean, people don't realize cheap, fast, and good refers to you too. So stop trying to overpromise and underprice yourself. Oh, did we lose all signal now?
We just lost. Now we're doing no data.
Okay, let's double. Well, type in that we're checking on it. Is it staying streaming or?
I don't know. Let's see. Nope. I don't know. You're still in the picture for the thing, so.
Oh really? Google. I'm guaranteeing Google's something's going on there.
Well, I don't know. Let's see. Hold on.
Well, we're off of the thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you just. Oh wait, you just left though.
Oh no. Did you right there?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, look at that. It's down to 10 megabits. 0.10 megabits.
Yeah. Now it says bad. Is it me by myself or something?
On the wide camera.
Oh.
Just in case it comes back.
I mean, it seems like we're back.
Are we back?
I don't know. I mean, let's see. Because like, there's literally a video of me right now, like doing my moving the finger across the thing as I type this. Oh, they said they didn't notice anything wrong yet.
No, it's weird. I don't get what's going on with you. Okay, we're back on
now. Indeed, nothing wrong before you got off your chair. Apparently, that's weird.
All right, fine.
Well, whatever. Are we still streaming again? Okay. I guess it's.
You see that? See all that vibrating? That's the people walking on the ceiling.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're back again.
We're back.
It says bad quality and it's freaking out, but
yeah, it's totally freaking out on us, and it's over here saying, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, and for some reason, the secondary one up top is playing for no apparent reason, no matter what.
Is it that far behind?
I guess.
Yeah, that's why. Hey, Quizney, do you want your money back? All right. Call YouTube and see if you can find it. You should get somebody. All right, so we're streaming through vMix, which I know comes up every time. We should probably put a little video or a little comment thing that explains what we're using. We're using vMix. I am not using the GH5. I'm not a very big fan of the Micro Four Thirds. It's just too small.
Yeah.
And what else do we got here?
Yeah, I guess the camera loves us because it never went away.
Oh, okay. Well, there it is.
Anyway, yeah. So sorry about that, guys. We are going to be wrapping up here probably in a couple seconds anyway. But
we're gonna try to avoid some traffic here.
Yeah, I gotta avoid some traffic. Get back. But yes, as far as the streaming thing, because someone asked, I don't use XSplit. I use OBS. It's free. It works really well. And you can really control a lot of the options that you have. Definitely a good way to do that if you're a streamer. But yeah. Anyway, I guess I don't know. Any final thoughts or?
I don't know, should we sing some sort of Christmas carol on our way out, or 99 bottles of beer, but 99 bottles of eggnog, I guess.
I don't know.
Yeah, or on the first day of Christmas. We don't need to do that.
First day of Christmas, YouTube gave to us bad sampling. And a partridge in a pear tree.
And a lousy internet connection.
Yeah, pretty much.
On the second day of Christmas, the YouTube gave to me 2 copyright strikes and a bad internet connection. Dun, dun.
Yeah, exactly.
Lisa, no.
No. Yeah.
Sing us some K-pop.
I got nothing.
Joe, you know what this video needs?
Apparently not K-pop or Christmas
songs. Oh, shoot. How about Christmas carols in the style of K-pop?
As I don't know K-pop, I'm not going to say yes to either one.
You know one K-pop song.
What's that? Oh,
Gangnam Style.
Gangnam Style.
Gangnam Style. No, that's not it. Hey, I like the fact that Studio Brain here is correcting his own spelling on a chat. Or is that you're spelling your... You know, like, that's what that drives me nuts is, like, people who yell at you for not having good grammar or good spelling on chat. It's like, what the hell do you expect? I'm trying to type with my phone here.
Yeah, the phone.
You know, I'm trying to type. I make so many my phone makes so many mistakes.
Yeah.
The damn thing.
Well, it's like I put in so we're experiencing some technical difficulties. And just changed it to some experiencing technical difficulties. I was like, why did you put some? I said so. Like, that wasn't wrong.
Oh, my God. You know Bubble Pop.
Is that one? Yeah, from way back when. I remember that.
Yep.
I love how she's trying to remind me of K-pop songs I know. All right.
12th Day of Christmas, YT gave to me 12 K-pop references.
There you go. YouTube gave to me 12 K-pop references.
12 K-pop references.
11. I don't know. 11 Fortnite clips.
10 ASMR videos.
9 cosmetic or
makeup tutorials.
Makeup tutorials.
8 videos involving Logan Paul.
7 Markipliers.
6 Beauty Pies.
5.
This is terrible.
Oh my gosh. Rooster Teeth videos. I don't know. I got no, everything. Mine goes. Yeah. Mine just ends up with a person.
Yeah.
It's Poppy.
4 copyright strikes.
Yeah, 4 copyright strikes. 3.
Man, they really did something.
3 channel shutdowns.
There you go. 2 monetized ads.
And
a lousy internet connection. Take a drink there.
Yeah.
We've only gotten 1 copyright strike for some video we did way long ago, and it probably was, it was a Truffaut thing, and then Truffaut the state of Truffaut did not want his interview out there with Hitchcock, so that's the only strike we got. We were cleared of that one.
5 months of no John Tron.
I don't even know who John Tron. I know
he did the flex tape thing.
I know the name. I just don't remember his face.
5 golden
3
play buttons.
Flat Earth conspiracies.
Mm-hmm. I love how there you go. If you guys want to write your own YouTube lyrics down below.
If you guys all write your own lyrics and put them, I don't know how we get them to me, but we would do a Christmas song on
there.
There
you go. If you guys make one. Make one.
I don't know how you would get it to us, but
they have to just link it down below in the comments.
Or tweet us it or something.
Or tweet us it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, tweet. Why not? We were gonna do a green screen drive-through Christmas stuff, but I don't think that's going to be in the cards this year.
Yeah.
So
much more rather just play games.
Yeah.
Have fun.
If you create a 12 Days of Christmas, we will sing it.
I can learn how to play it on the guitar.
Yep. And at the end, we'll celebrate Hanukkah by punching Tim or something. I don't know.
I think it's too late for Hanukkah. I think that's already happened.
Has it?
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Anybody Jewish? We're from Hollywood. We should know. No. Just kidding. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Anyway, but all our Jewish friends. Is Hanukkah over yet? Does anyone know? Not quite sure. I text talking into my cell once, and when my boss got text, I did not read it. He had said,
"It said I love you." It was nice, but I really did.
I learned that read before you send. That is something I've learned.
Yep.
12 Michael Bay movies. That's a good one.
Yep.
I love that.
12 Transformers. 12 Michael Bay explosions.
11 Star Wars films. 12
6 Star Wars references. No,
10 East DCU.
Well, we'll leave it to you guys because we obviously we're going to keep changing the lyrics. If you guys want to, if you guys really want to, we'll do it.
Yeah. We're going to do it in January even, hell.
Yeah, there you go. Why
see.
not?
All right, well, let's kind of wrap it up here.
Yeah, I need to head.
Our connection sucks.
Our connection is sucking, and I need to go. So, all right. Thank you guys so much.
Hanukkah was December 2nd to the 10th. Well, that's a long time ago.
Wow.
Well, happy Hanukkah, belated Hanukkah for all you, our Jewish friends. Happy Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. I don't think anybody says Kwanzaa. No one says that anymore. Have you noticed that? No one says Happy Kwanzaa anymore. Well, you know what? Happy Kwanzaa anyways for anyone still celebrating Kwanzaa. Happy
Well, it would have to be
Kwanzaa.
what did we say? It was 7 Marvel movies?
Maybe.
Is it? I forget.
In a year?
In real, yeah.
No, there's only like 4 Marvel movies in a year. The rest are DCU and other.
Oh yeah, I guess that would be true.
It's like it's only
7 superhero movies.
Yeah, 7 superheroes, 7 comic book movies.
7 comic movies.
Anyhow, yeah. Have a Festivus. If you're not a celebrator,
there you go. If you like Seinfeld, happy Festivus.
If you don't want to celebrate anything, even though Christmas is pretty much pretty much secular at this point. But yes, Happy New Year. We will shut down for the rest of the year, but you can still watch our videos, obviously.
Wanna know why, Mark?
Oh no, we do have a video coming out this Friday.
Yeah, this Friday.
This Friday will be one last video for the end of the year.
You sound like a choir of angels, Hell's Angels. Yeah. Nice. Bravo, Rick. Bravo. Very
good. Happy Kwanzaa, everybody. All right, we shall see you guys. Oh yeah, check out the Patreon. Oh, I'm gonna upload the rest of the B-roll from our film. All the behind the scenes B-roll from that film. If you're a contributor to our Patreon,
no, be on Patreon. 1 hour.
Well, I don't know an hour, but
whatever.
An hour. Yeah, it'll be an hour for the
of footage,
behind the scenes footage, which you can probably cut a clip out and then blackmail with us with something in the future for what we said on it.
Oddly enough, Pub, we actually went through all of the films that were this year, and there were like 7.
There are 7, and we do not include Once Upon a Deadpool. That is not a new movie. That's the same movie as Deadpool 2. So we do not count that one, and we do not count Incredibles 2 because that's not a comic book.
Exactly.
And we do not count Kingsman because Kingsman are not superheroes, but they are a comic book.
But they are a comic book.
So I had to go through that distinction, like what counts and what doesn't count.
Yep.
Anyhow,
but you'll see that later.
You'll see it. Check out the store. Get some 24 shirts. I'll have new designs next year. I was trying to get some done made this year, but I'll get them next year. We'll have some new designs, new Filmmaker IQ barrel coming at you. Until next time, my friends, check out Filmmaker IQ, and we'll see you guys later.
See you in 2019.
See you in 2019.